Okay, this model kit review is of the FW Focke-Wulf 190A-5. It's a light fighter from German Luftwaffe in World War II. This is modeled by Eduard, and this is 1/72nd scale model. Eduard makes tremendous models with tremendous amounts of detail, and let's see here if you can see any more details here. So there are the colors, and then I guess these are the different options that you have to make. So this is the weekend edition, so usually a little simpler, not quite as complicated in terms of all the extra parts and details. And because it's 1/72nd scale model, it's definitely smaller. So here's our glass, and for some reason it looks like we have, well, there are side glass panels there. There's our windshield. For some reason we've got, I guess, four different canopies. I can't really tell too much of a difference between them. Over here we have our sprues. And we have some parts that have fallen off already. So first of all, here we have our wing, and you can see the tremendous amount of surface detail here with the rivet and panel lines all being recessed. Here's the top part of the wing, and underneath you've got some nice detail here for our wheel well. And here's our fuselage. There's the other side of the fuselage. Again, very nicely molded, great level of detail. Here is the engine cover. It looks like we've got maybe two options there, depending on which version you're going to build. Here are our ailerons and our elevator. Also, again, you get to choose your engine parts here, I guess, depending on which option you're going for. This one has some bolts or something on the side, it looks like. And top parts of the wings, great level of detail. Inside of the cockpit, nothing really there. We'll have to look and see what else is included in the kit. Here is our wheel well cover, also nicely molded. So here's our cockpit. We've got propellers, two different versions here. Also probably part of our cockpit here. Here are our wheel well covers, two different versions. Part of our wheel well. We've got some bombs here. There's a fuel tank and bombs. There's the seat. And there's our spinner. And maybe some wingtips over there, and not sure what all these other parts are. We'll have to look at the instructions. Here we've got some wheels, nicely molded, and we've got an engine, kind of, we've got some detail there, and our engine cowling, maybe parts for our cockpit. They'll go on the side there. Instrument panels and so on. Got our landing gear here, tail wheel, maybe antenna, and then maybe part of our engine. But lots of little details. Okay, let's have a look. Here are our decals, and I've actually got quite a few decals here. It's nice to have those details. So let's have a look at those. Here's the one, and these are all the common decals. And then here's the other one. So that's nice. Let's have a look at our instructions here. Some details here about the plane. And this shows you all the parts we aren't going to use. There are quite a few parts actually that we aren't going to use. So we start off with our cockpit and instrument panel. Then we've got some seat belts that are decals. We might have to make our own. And then we've got the cockpit going in with our instrument panel and engine parts into the fuselage. There's the engine parts. Then we've got our wheel well being built there. And the other part of the wheel well, front part. Lots of extra little details. Then the wings are put together. Fuselage is mounted on along with our engine covers. Put our ailerons as well as elevator and rudder. Engine cowling going on. Over here is our landing gear. So we've got landing gear, the main gear with the wheel well covers and tires. And same thing for that. Here's our tail wheel well with the tail gear. And there's a little step to get in. And then our wheel well covers here for the midline. And this is our canopy and propeller going in the spinner. Canopy either open or closed. Oh, this is nicely printed in color. We've got some got two different options here. This is from 1943. And here's the other option. That one's from 1943 as well. Here are the common decals. So that really is a very high quality model, typical of Eduard.